Welcome to Japan, the land of the rising sun, where some of the fastest trains on the planet operate as a daily commuter for people all around the country. And today, I am going to take you with and experience what riding on one of these technologically advanced trains is like. There are a total of 27,000 trains that operate on a daily basis, and 1,000 of those trains are some of the most advanced trains in the world. The Shinkansen is a network of high-speed railway lines in Japan known as bullet trains. The first Shinkansen line was the Tokaido Shinkansen, which opened in 1964, connecting Tokyo and Osaka. Over the decades, the network has expanded to include several other lines connecting different regions of Japan. Let's go check this thing out. I headed to the train station a bit early in Tokyo so I could see how one of the most beautiful transportation networks in the world operates. Today is a big day because I am going to be riding for my first time ever one of the fastest trains in the world, the world-renowned trains here in Japan, and I'm at the Shinagawa station here. I will say, being in Japan, you just look around and you see how technologically advanced this place is on pretty much anything you can imagine. Step one was to purchase a ticket, as I did not make a reservation in advance. And right up here, Shinkansen JR line tickets. I wanted to navigate the train station with absolutely no prior knowledge, just to see how simple the process would be. Konnichiwa. Can I please have a ticket to Hiroshima?
Hiroshima.
And what's the options?
There's 3 types: seat,
Okay.
reserve, non-reserve, the green card.
Is it possible to have one with the Mount Fuji on the window, please? How much is that?
Green card price.
Okay. And there's Wi-Fi on the train?
But
Internet Wi-Fi?
you can use Wi-Fi on the train.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, the 10:55 to Hiroshima, green card, 1 person, 1 way.
Perfect.
Total price this way.
Okay.
This is ticket to Hiroshima.
Perfect.
Departure time, arrival time, car number 9, seat number 15D.
Awesome. Arigato. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Great news, my friends. If you're worried about a language barrier, absolutely no language barrier at all at the train station. I was able to ask her a bunch of questions and I got myself the ticket. Now, I will tell you, this ticket is not cheap. I got the business class seat with the Mount Fuji side, and she was able to find the next train. So the soonest one is in about 20 minutes. The one I'm taking is about an hour and a half later, just so I can get that Mount Fuji side, because we want to show you that experience. But the price was $171 for business class for a one-way ticket. It was time to head down to the platform, as I wanted to spend the next hour watching these trains come and go. 2324, this is where we will be taking the train from. One thing you'll notice in Japan is people are always on the left side and they leave the right side open if people want to go right through. So it's very organized wherever you go. Honestly, Japan never ceases to amaze me with how organized and clean everything is, and this is exactly what we saw down at the platform. Such a beautiful design though. Now the crazy part is, since these bullet trains have been around, there have been 0 deaths. So that is absolutely incredible. It shows you how amazing the technology is. Normally airfare is considered the safest form of travel based on the amount of accidents, but bullet trains beat it. Looks like an airplane at first glance with kind of the style of the aerodynamics, and it's so efficient. I've seen so many of these trains come through and they're very quiet, as you can see. There's the captains. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. While I had some time to wait, I researched some of the things I wanted to do when I got to Hiroshima, and I was able to do this because I was using my Holofly eSIM card, which gives me unlimited data for the entire time I am in Japan. Just to give you an example here, guys, look at this. 1040, 1040, 1040, and they are exactly on time. The average delay for one of these is 12 seconds. Anything past that is a problem. Next train is gonna be ours. I cannot wait to see what business class on one of these trains is like. Hiroshima, baby, that's us. Next one. And here it is, our train we're gonna be taking from Tokyo over to Hiroshima, that beautiful bullet train. We're hopping on this one right here, 10:55 Hiroshima at car number 9. Nice part is, here in Tokyo, you can find signs in Japanese and in English, so it makes it super easy to get around. It is time to board our train, which will take us from Tokyo, Japan over to Hiroshima, which is nearly 800 kilometers or roughly 500 miles away. We're going to do this entire journey to the southern part of Japan in roughly just 3.5 hours. So this one's called the green car, Hiroshima reserved class. $171 for this train. Once I got into the business class area, which has the green reserved seats, it was time to explore. And I believe 15D is going to be my seat right there. Look at this, a nice big business class seat. We've got a footrest, which I'm guessing with this little brake pedal goes up and down. So that is nice and comfortable. Well, it's got a similar feel to like a domestic business class flight. I didn't even realize we started moving. That's how smooth this train is. Very light pickup and slow down. Konnichiwa. Here we go. And then it has luggage compartments all up top here. So even with my pretty large bag that I would absolutely have to check at an airport, it fits right up there. And it looks like on this side we've even got a light. Oh, there we go. Reading light on the side. And I think there are plugs. Yeah, look at it. We got plugs right down there as well. The interior of the train is spacious with plenty of room, and I can see why it is a premium price. I made sure to get the seat on the right side to ensure I could see Mount Fuji on the way down. But of course, nature decides that because Mount Fuji is only visible roughly 80 days per year from the train. The craziest part about these trains is that they can reach speeds of up to 320 kilometers an hour, or that's 200 miles per hour, making them some of the fastest trains in the world, and they are most well known for their punctuality, safety, and of course, comfort. So one of the things that people always wonder is how steady are these trains actually? So here's a bottle. We've got to be going probably 50 miles per hour. It's hanging off the edge. I think we're slowing down right now too. The Shinkansen has significantly reduced travel time between major cities and regions, contributing to economic growth and regional development. So essentially people wonder, should you take a train or should you take a flight between cities? Well, a train's going to be super chill. They're only about 12 seconds at most delayed, so you can arrive at the station just in time, grab your ticket, hop on the train, and it's so efficient. Obviously, you don't have all those extra steps like security, checking your bag, and so that is a major time saver. And the travel time is around 3 hours and 45 minutes via bullet train to Hiroshima, whereas with a plane, the flight alone is 1.5 hours, but you have to travel to the airport outside of the city, plus security and baggage, so your travel time with all of those steps included will be around 4 or more hours. From a pricing standpoint, the flight ticket for economy is about $98 versus $115 for the economy on the train, and about $170 for business class on the train versus $237 for business class on the plane. I would definitely choose train because you just get to relax. As you can see with me and millions of other tourists, the Shinkansen has played a huge role in tourism, making it so convenient for us to explore different parts of Japan efficiently while seeing the beautiful countryside. You can always judge a place by how clean their bathrooms are, so let's go ahead and take a look. A urinal? So that's what one of the little bathrooms there looks like. And then it looks like they've got shared bathrooms, and they're kept up quite nicely. Really clean for like a public restroom on a train. If you look a little closer, it's literally a button to flush. You can open and close the seat. That's pretty wild. Bidet, bum gun sprayer. And you can turn the water pressure up and down. That's Japan for you. Keep those back doors nice and clean. Now that we have confirmed how clean this train is, let's see how we can get some food delivered to us. So from what I looked up, it doesn't seem like there is a food car on these trains. However, you can order it. So that card right here that I found in the seat pocket gives you the QR code. And it seems like it's just a service for green car passengers. Let's test it out. There is Wi-Fi on the train, but I haven't been able to connect yet. But fortunately, my unlimited data package from my Holofly eSIM kept me connected. Living in the digital era, internet is our most valuable asset, especially when traveling, and Holofly stands out by providing seamless data sharing between my devices in numerous destinations. Whether I'm working from a busy city, a remote beach, or inside the bullet train like I am here in Japan, I have been able to trust Holofly to ensure I'm always connected. Holofly offers data in 200 destinations, and 150 of those destinations offer unlimited data packages, making it easy to focus on what matters most. So we've got unlimited data. We're going to be exploring all around Japan. So if you guys want to get 5% off now on the eSIMs that Holofly offers, make sure to check out the link in the description below. Download the app now so you can be prepared for your next trip, as it only takes minutes to set up your eSIM. Anyways, I think my food is arriving now. I happened to realize I did not have any cash with me, and assuming an advanced society would accept cards, I was wrong.
Only cash or traffic IC card.
Cash or what?
Cash or IC card.
Oh.
And card for traffic.
Okay, sorry, then I guess I can't buy it then. This is when an incredible display of kindness happened from a Japanese man sitting next to me.
So sorry.
Sorry. Oh no, it's... Okay, oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. What's your name?
Yeah. My name is Jayush. Nice to meet you. Are you famous? I'm happy.
We've got you in the videos now. Yeah, he was so nice. He had noticed that I didn't have any Japanese yen on me to pay, so he took care, showed me some amazing Japanese hospitality. And he's cruising on down to Osaka, and he studied in the U.S. Right? Yeah. And favorite city is New York. And he recommended that I visit Kyoto and Osaka. And what were the other places?
Oh yeah, Fukuoka,
Sendai,
Sapporo.
Yeah. Thank you so much. The snacks were quite delicious, and some of them I had never seen before. It's got some sort of like berry on the inside, very similar to this one in terms of the sweetness, but tasty. A nice little snack to have. It goes perfectly with iced coffee. We're going around turns right now. We're probably going maybe 130 miles an hour right now. Maybe 200 kilometers if I had to guess. And look at that. Not even moving. Along the way, we made a few stops in some of the major cities as well as some of the smaller cities in between. Once we got to Osaka, my new friend, who was so kind to pay for my meal earlier, had exited the train along with seemingly everyone else who wasn't riding the rest of the way to Hiroshima. So it was awesome to meet our new friend Yusi, who was nice enough to, I still can't believe he just paid for my meal straight up like that. That's so nice. I mean, we've got the train now for about another hour and a half, and there's only a couple other people in here. Got a space to work, got the extra seat next to me. So now I had some time to work and chill and just relax and feel like I had the place to myself. The ride down to Hiroshima was a beautiful one. To be able to see the various smaller cities, towns, and civilizations along the way brought me closer to the Japanese culture. It was just a reminder how big the world is, even if at first glance on a map, the island of Japan doesn't look that big. Yet in person, you can realize how massive it is. I find something so peaceful about riding trains and doing a mix of creative projects and just gazing out into the distance, so it was bittersweet. But welcome to Hiroshima. Hiroshima, we have made it. After nearly 4 hours, that honestly felt like 2 hours, an hour and a half. The train was so smooth. The staff was really nice on the train, and it was just an overall like luxurious experience. I freaking love trains, and this was a reminder of it. Arriving to Hiroshima was a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. Wow, and this is it. We are at Hiroshima Station in Hiroshima, Japan. It was surreal to be in a place that I've heard so much, especially remembering the dark history of Hiroshima. In our next video, we will be going deep inside of Hiroshima and meeting with a second-generation survivor to bring us closer to the day that changed the course of mankind forever.